that begins to pull you away more and more and more into this state of non-locality.
And it can be perhaps so gradual that...
It becomes so gradual you don't even notice it. No, you cannot notice your own awakening.
No.
You cannot measure
That's
it.
impossible.
I have seen clients come to see me, and after a year, they're so beautiful, they're so here now, and they say, "Have I really awakened?" And I'm you know, and I said, "Well, you cannot measure it, but you're 10 times more beautiful than you were. You're not tense, you're relaxed."
Indicative of what a no
exactly.
thing is. It's no thing.
Exactly, because as the me begins to drop, you cannot measure your own growth because you are getting so much larger than your own ego.
So it's doubly obvious that these concerns about
yes.
human type things,
All self-concerns are simply the human worried about the human. That's all it is. And it all creates problems. Yeah. But all concerns begin to drop away.
If given attention.
If given attention.
Yeah.
But if you give attention to being, only being, the being is all there is. When I look at Mushi, I don't see a cat. I see being.
maybe that's my real question then. How does one give attention, conscious attention, to such a non...
And that is the beauty. That's called love. Okay. It's there. How is it there? You know, in the beginning, when we have a pet or a baby, we see the baby, we see the body, how cute it is, it's learning to walk, smile and everything else. But there comes time when we begin to love it. Love it so much that we go beyond the body, beyond the form. And then we begin to see its presence. And it fills us, it just fills us to see it. You see? Because what is it that loves? When you start to love something, what is happening? You're going beyond the form. If you have a child and you love it and it goes into an accident and its face becomes monstrous, you know, it becomes distorted, you mean you're going to stop loving it? The question doesn't even arise, right? Because it's taken you deeper, that love now has become the being itself, you see? And that's a beautiful thing. So this is when you begin to see being. You still see the form, but the form is no longer relevant. Is no longer important. You see being. And this is how you see being. It's not a physical thing, it's there. I can never look at a human being or even an animal or a dog or a kitten without seeing being. I used to call it, I see Bhagavan everywhere. You see? Because that's all there is. And what people think and what people feel and what people emote is just their humanness. It has nothing to do with them, really. In reality, they are beautiful, they are pure beings, but they don't know it. And that is the difference.
So back to my question.
Yeah.
So would your answer be that there is no specific, there's no way really to give conscious attention?
No, you cannot, no.
It's just awareness.
It's just awareness that there's only being. But it comes so strong, it comes of its own.
Or maybe just letting go of what's noticed to be human, and when fully seen to be
No, that's a beautiful way of putting it.
Relax attention.
You just allow the human to be what it is, does what it does. It doesn't matter because it's just its own game. And then because this is how you begin to feel being. The human is no longer in control of your life. You see? Yeah. You just relax. Yeah. Yeah.
And yet, when you take care of the human, that seems like an act of love.
Of course.
If you don't treat it badly, the human...
Yes. Thank you for that question, because we think we have to discard the human. No, 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 no. When you fall in love with being, you take good care of the human automatically. You see, you don't put food in your mouth that you know is going to be unhealthy. You just don't do it. You only put bad food in your mouth when you don't love yourself. Why? We choose a lot of sugar because we need love. You see? We eat ice cream most of the time when we know it's not good for us because we don't love ourselves enough. So we need something to munch on. You see what I mean? Eating disorders are lack of self-love. But there is no self-love, there's only love. So therefore when you begin to see that you are not human, you are this being, automatically you begin to take better care of yourself. It's automatic, you don't even try to do it. You know, some people smoke and drink every day. You see, when you totally have this love, you just don't do it. There's no need anymore for it. You see? And that's how things begin to change. I don't mean to offend anybody if you're smokers. It is just that you take better care of yourself automatically when you live from being. It's automatic. You don't have to read books. You see? Namaste. Namaste. Okay.